everyone, welcome back to Coach's Corner. How are you doing today, Coach Ellison?
I'm doing well, Jenna. How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well. Alright, let's talk about volleyball.
Let's talk about volleyball.
Alright, so season so far, what are you seeing that we need to work on? What are you seeing that we're doing well?
Okay. All right, as far as working on, it's always about fundamentals in volleyball. It always starts with a good pass. We have 3 really good passers, and they're all 3 competing for playing time right now. The senior back there right now is Jessie Eccles. She's doing a great job. Georgia Waller's doing a great job. Hannah Yokosawa's doing a really good job. So they're competing for playing time. After that, we have 2 setters that are very good and working to get better. I would say for our setters, the phrase we keep using is better the ball. So regardless of where the pass is for them, they try to make the ball better, get it in a better spot of the court for our hitters. So that's the second thing they're working on. Third, we're working on some consistency with our hitters. The phrase we've used with them is hit good sets hard, hit bad sets in. If that makes any sense. So you want to take a little bit off your swing when the set is a little bit off the net or in a bad location or wherever, just because we don't want hitting errors. And so we're just trying to minimize our errors, work on fundamentals, playing good defense. There's a ton of stuff to work on right now. It's really early, and we have some really good competition coming up. So, sort of back to the basics for us every day.
All right, so top 4 in order, region, go. Into season.
You want me to pick the top 4 teams in order from our region?
Into season.
Well, at the end of the season.
Yep.
I cannot do that, but I'll say this. In the top 4, there will be McIntosh, Whitewater, and us. And then I think the 3 of us are competing for the 1, 2, 3. I don't know what order, I really don't. I haven't seen them play, so I don't know. And the 4th, I'm assuming, will be Fayette. I don't know that for sure. They have a brand new coach this year who's real excited. He's got some really good help with him. McIntosh is absolutely loaded. They've got a couple of freshmen that are starting that are outstanding. Whitewater has a senior right side hitter, last name Sweatman, who's coming back. She was a first team all-region kid. She'll be very good for Whitewater. They have an outside hitter that's very good. So they have a lot of kids that are returning. So I haven't seen them on film. I haven't seen them in person. We'll certainly do our homework before we play them, but I don't know where they are because I haven't seen them. I honestly haven't seen them play a single point. So I don't know, but I feel confident that we will be in the top 3. It is possible in our region, because it is a very difficult region, it is possible to be in our region to be the 3rd best team in the county and make the Final 4 for the state. It is possible, just because of who's there, right? Yeah. And last year, McIntosh and Whitewater were they met in the region championship, and then they met again in the semifinals. So that tells you that volleyball in our county is pretty tough.
All right, we got new assistant coaches this year.
We did.
Let's talk about the chemistry between you and the assistant
Oh, they're
coaches.
great. All right, so 2 new assistant coaches are Mary Catherine Schmitz. She goes by MK, Coach Schmitz. She is in her 3rd or 4th year coaching in general. First year with us. And then the other one is, she came from Heritage down in Newton. And then the other one is Angela Laney, who had previously coached at Elka over in Henry County. But they are outstanding. The chemistry is great. They really bring a lot of knowledge to the table. I mean, it's my job to be the head coach, to make final decisions. I mean, the buck stops with me. If a decision's made, it's my responsibility. But they have given me some things to look at and think about, and some strategies, and just in general, some volleyball knowledge that I didn't have prior to the season, and they are critical to our success. They are, and the kids will tell you that too now. The kids will tell you that. The kids love them and listen to them, and our kids are coachable through them. It's just, they are an incredible asset to our program. They truly are, and we wouldn't be as successful as we are without them, without a doubt.
All right, one last thing. What game do you think people should go to watch?
Oh, without a doubt. All right, so McIntosh is coming up. I don't know the date. I haven't looked. I look about a week at a time. We've got, I think we've got about 10 matches this week.
Oh,
so we play Tuesday, Thursday, and then we go to Charleston for a tournament. So we'll pick up a lot of games there. And then, but We will play Whitewater away. That will be not at Whitewater, it will actually be at Morrow, I believe. So it's sort of a bunch of teams all going to one place, and we see Whitewater in there. And then we will see McIntosh down the road. So clearly we have 3 home matches left. There's an all-day play date in September on the 23rd. We'll play McIntosh down the road, and then we play Alexander at home for senior night, September 27th.
Okay.
But anyway, yep, come to any of them, come to all of them, especially the McIntosh game. Be really loud.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for your time, and
Yep.
thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you, Jenna.